special one today still.
Hey!
Mr. John in this
Hey!
still.
Hey! Go on. Drop
Mr.
it.
Booth is in the house.
Mr. Beef is in the house. I roll it up, I bend it down.
Booth is in the house.
Hey, Mr. Beef is in the house. I roll it up.
I burn
Hey,
it down.
hold on. Did you hear what my man said? He said, I still got weed for my stress.
I still got dick for my
X. I want those bunnies that have.
Hey.
The last beat said, I still got my eyes on Steph.
Hey.
That hit me still.
Hey, we got a special
Yo,
guest in
people,
the
C.A.N
house.
Podcast, we're here. Myself, Mr. Mons, A. Loso,
Dissecting the
Elmo in the cup.
Yo,
And we got a
Breaking it
special
down, bro.
guest.
Breaking it
we got
down.
a special
Mr.
guest in the house. It's a family affair today.
Yes.
Long overdue.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
Hey.
My guy.
Come on, love.
Hey,
He's
come
London's
on.
finest.
Trust me, bro.
Trust me, man.
Literally.
Kieran, bro. What's good?
How you doing, brother?
I'm alright, man. I feel like
Yo,
life is alright. Life is alright, man. Yeah, things are. I feel like things are bubbling, isn't it? Things are bubbling. I feel like there's definitely been like a shift in the last year or so.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Definitely around London in particular. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, in general, but yeah, it's noticeable. But it's good. It's
Better
really-
visuals you've been releasing as well.
Yeah, I feel like I've been in people's face, innit? So it's like
Non-stop.
I feel like this is, you know, it's like alright, this is the best things have gone, but at the same time it's the most consistent I've been, innit?
Yeah.
So then it's just proof of like just
Proof is in the pudding.
yeah, like
Yeah,
just
proof is
keep
in the
doing
pudding.
it. So for me now, I'm like, yo, I'm at a point where I'm just like, alright, you can't stop, innit? You can't stop. Something's bubbling, you can't stop. At the same time, feeling like I'm doing bare stuff. I need to chill. I need to relax. But yeah, it's that balance, man.
That's a different type of motivation though that you
Yeah.
need to have, bro. Like, because you're always drawing, you're always making tunes, you're always doing visuals.
Trying to get better,
Like,
man.
do you ever get that point where you're like, fucking hell, man, I can't even bother today, you know? This is
Yeah, like I had it in like December. I feel like even December 2020 was the same thing. I noticed like 2020 it was like, yo, I went Armenia in January, yeah. I went Armenia January 2020 and I was there for like, I don't know, 10, 13 days, something like that. It was a art exchange trip.
Yeah.
People from a few different countries, Italy, Rome, Poland, I think, a place called Georgia, a few other places. And then we was all in Armenia for this time.
Yeah, I
taking in the
see.
city.
I was following your socials when you.
Yeah, because it was interesting.
Yeah, it
bro.
must have been a weird experience for you because I remember you were saying something like, I hate to bring the black thing up, but you was like more or less the only black person there.
Brother, like I saw one black guy
Yeah.
in the whole time, like one other black guy, and it was like there was this club, I forgot the name, but there was one of the ladies that was running the trip from their side. She took us to a few places, and then this one place, it was just lit. It was kind of like underground. You go downstairs, underground, small kind of vibe, but it was just bare vibes in there. The music was cool.
What sort of music was it?
It was just a range of stuff, of their stuff to like what we listen to, but maybe older, a bit older. It's like listening to like history or something, or you know what I'm saying. Or
You know, being the only black person there, like, did you feel like
no, but this is what I mean. So it's like I
Yeah.
didn't even think about it until not too long before I was going. My dad was like, "Yo, make sure you know your
sort
keep
your
your
things,
keep your wits about you because you know there ain't no black people over there." Like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, "Raw, it's true, you know." Didn't even deep it like. So I've got there thinking, how are they gonna treat me, bro? Or like, what's gonna
You're a bit on edge.
at the start? Like, you know, when you're thinking, like, is it dangerous for me out here or in certain place? Bro, it was the complete opposite, fam.
Calm.
Yeah.
The complete bro. I'm thinking like people loved me, bro. Like they was moving mad intrigued. Like, and then when they see me on social, what, you rap? You're a rapper.
Yeah.
From London, like. These not just no rappers on TV and that.
no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They're from like some places it's mad rural, or they're from somewhere completely different.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like even like when I was out there and that, like not even just the people on the trip, but then the people that I met out there, going to that club, like everyone was just treating me mad cool. If anything, they wanted to chat to me. Like girls would want to chat to me, people would want to be. Bruv, it was, you know
Wow.
what I'm saying? It was cool, it was lit. And then So because of that, because I kept going, I was like, you know what, I like this place. So bro, every day I was just going to this place. I'll just walk on my own, bro. Like, it's like a 20-minute walk. It's like a 20-minute walk. I'm just walking on my own through like estates and shit. And what? But it's different. It's I don't know. It was calmer. It was different kind of vibe where I was. You know what I mean? And then like I said, everyone welcomed me. At one point, I bought one of these like Soviet hats.
You was in that culture, bro.
Yeah, I was.
It could be.
I was rocking that hat. Yeah, bro. I remember walking one morning to the shop and then cars are beeping me in the street. I was like, hey, like, because I've got the hat and whatever. Love. Like, I went to they had a kind of like a winter wonderland type thing out there. Yeah, we've gone there as a group, and then I remember like photographers from like I don't know news outlets, like their media outlets or their blogs and shit. Yeah, man was all like, "Can I take pictures of you and that?" Like I was like, "Okay, cool." Like man's just posing. Like they had like I don't know outdoor kind of installations, and then I was just taking pictures by the installation. And then the people from Armenia that was guiding us on the trip, they were like, "Oh look, like you're on this mad Facebook page, like you're." Like it was love. Like bare people just showed my mad love, and it was like I said, it was the complete opposite to how I thought I might go over there. And it's like, yo, man might move mad. Like,
It might move funny.
yeah, I remember even going to one bar one time, and there was a big guy. Like I don't know. I looked at him thinking this guy looks racist. Like if I saw him in London, I'm gonna think this guy's racist. Yeah. Well, he see me. Show me bad love. He was just hey, like cool. Like he wanted to improve his English, just chatting to me. Like my man, his knuckles were fucked. He was like, yeah, I just had a fight, just punched this guy right in his face. Like,
Understand it, like, okay.
Yeah. I remember he's like, what are you drinking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Man buying me bare drinks, just showing my love, just chilling. And I was like, yo, this is mad, bruv. I probably bagged like 10 things or something. Bruv, I went on a date with one thing, yeah. I linked one, bruv, I remember, yeah, this one girl worked at a club or something. She was one of the barmaids or whatever, yeah. Then I've got an Insta. My girl couldn't even really speak English. She's using Google Translate to chat to me and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was mad. She showed me.
Like, okay, yeah.
Listen, from time a girl is using Google Translate, that's she's onto you, bro.
Yeah. She wants you to understand.
For real, like, what's going on?
It was lit.
But, like, obviously, that trip, I feel like...
Yeah, and then when I came back, it set me up. Like, it was the first art trip I done. It was all art related. We went to see the culture and whatever else. And then the first time I kind of made art based on the experience. And I came back, and I feel like it set up the rest of my year that I was in the habit of drawing every day. One guy, Job, he done a challenge where he done a 365 challenge or whatever, and he done a picture every day. So in 2020, that was kind of like my goal at the start, was just to continue drawing every day, because I was drawing through 2019. I kind of picked it up. Yes. So I went in January, so it was before. Went in January, I'll come back. My birthday's in February.
And
boom,
lockdown
and it was in March.
April,
then boom, lockdown happened. Yeah. My laptop broke. March, boom, my laptop broke. I'm like, shit, can't even make no tunes, can't go nowhere. Like, then I just started doing more artwork. Started building, and I feel like, it kind of just set things up for. But then by the end of the year, it was like, by like December, like I was seeing someone and that we broke up, whatever, and then like I feel like everything was kind of happening towards the end of the year. There was a lot of stress, a lot of things, and then I was like, I need to just take time off, take some time out. And then by the end of the month, though, the No Peace video was coming out, because No Peace was doing quite well. Yeah. No Peace had come out in November. Then December, I'm feeling stressed. I'm thinking, I worked the whole year kind of stuff. Yeah. The job that I do, it didn't stop, like, because I'm kind of like a security concierge kind of thing. So even though the businesses might have closed, the site was still open and the gate was still there. So it needed to be supervised. So someone had to be on site kind of thing. So my rota and my schedule didn't stop. And then I was still doing all the creative stuff on the side. And I feel like, December, took a little couple week break, but then No Peace dropped. Then I just went into 2021 and then kind of done Sunday to Sunday, started again. And then again this year, December again, I was feeling like, I'm kind of getting exhausted. But then I had the tape, had the show, like had all of these things. I'm like, bro, I'm working, I'm overworking myself. And then Christmas, I feel like I took a nice week or so, 2 weeks or whatever, just to casually chill. And then this year just about getting better discipline with stuff, innit? And then changing certain habits. Then I'm like, yo, if I need to be super productive like this, then I need to make this sustainable. And I can't be going to bed like these events and drinking a lot all the time, or certain, and then like your sleep's messed up, then your diet's messed up, and It's like, if you have to gotta be here, there, and everywhere, then like just switch up little things, just like in terms of like working out more, eating a bit better and shit, like a lot more water, and little things. Yeah. Just for like I said, to kind of maintain and sustain this like higher level of like productivity.
Be young forever, bro.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You gotta keep making sure that you're eating the right stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Be in your
it's a process.
It's a process, like, and I feel like obviously a lot of people met you at your art stage when when your art was kind of at a stage where it was getting you a lot of attraction, but then you have a catalogue of music that people don't know about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
which we were talking about just before.
Yeah,
you know what I
just
mean?
before the cameras came on.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't talk about how we.
a lot of
came
people.
across him, though.
A lot of
yeah,
people
yeah.
know me as this like
we-
bold
I
and
don't
that
think
like
you
where
know
I
how-
had.
We didn't do a proper intro in even like in the way that, because the way I was introduced to you was way before I met you at Pit London.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when I dropped
Yeah.
the Lone Wolf and Friends and
Yeah,
I done the
yeah.
Cypher
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
done the
You
man
know
them.
what's
Radar,
bad
was
about
that Radar?
Yeah,
innit?
right,
You
radar.
know what's
radar.
bad about that?
Pick up the Pit.
Yeah.
I was going gym a lot, bucking up before all the Skape stuff, before everything. I was like, Tim, bro, have you heard of a guy called Kieran Booth? He's like, nah. I'm like, well, is he good? I was like, nah, listen to this tune on. What was it, like some Tom Misch cover?
It was one of
Oh,
those.
so it must have been like 2015.
Yeah.
2015
One of the
shit.
early
That's
ones.
7 years, you know.
Yeah.
One of the early ones. He's like, yo, this guy is hard. Cool. Fast forward like a month or two. He's like, yo, bro, I watched that Kieran Booth guy you showed me, you know. I was like, swear down. You worked with him, what, Pit London, yeah? He's like, yeah. He's mad cool. I was like, all right, let's see what comes from this. And then you man's linked up again.
Yeah.
One video turned into two.
Yeah,
two
you
videos
know what I'm
turned
saying?
into
And
three.
we had a run, man. We had
a
a thing, you know what I'm
run
saying?
still,
Well, I mean, they are talking about chicks. So it's just like, it's mad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like this is quite a special episode as well, because obviously, and initially, man just bought a couple of equipment, and man was just trying to find an opportunity here and
Bruv,
there.
we see
You know what I'm saying?
Young Spike
we see
Lee
the
vibe.
growth.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
We see the growth in both. You know what I'm
Love,
saying?
love.
When you deep it now, what? When do we meet? 2016 or
2016,
something?
yeah, late.
Bro, that's 6 years, bro.
Yeah, man. And then
Studio in
That's
Highbury.
6 years, bro.
yeah,
Remember that day with Carl?
That's what I'm
and all
saying,
that?
yeah, bro.
Skate
Tuesday.
night.
Yeah,
Tuesday
man.
night.
When we had the studio.
Yeah,
as well, and
Tuesday
all
night
that
was
stuff,
Mike. Yeah, so obviously, and obviously I got my first filming opportunity with Pitt, and then obviously we met through that. But then I did my first music video with you, but it was When I Die. No,
when I died.
When I
First,
Die.
we shot it twice.
Yeah, we shot it twice.
Remember? We had to shoot it twice.
It was a bit dark for some.
No, yeah, but I think we had the flare thing, innit?
Yeah.
The sun.
And
or
it was
whatever.
getting dark as well.
It was getting dark because
Yeah.
it was autumn time. Man.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like by the time you do a few takes,
Yeah,
if you're
but-
doing that at 3 o'clock,
Yeah, by the time
by
it
the time
gets
it's
to 5,
3:15, 3:20 even.
yeah,
The
yeah.
sun's going
How-
down. You know what I mean?
How long did the whole process take for you lot to do?
Bro, we
No,
shot.
we
shot like a couple of hours.
Couple hours. We went to a cemetery, innit?
Yeah,
Went to
yeah.
Cemetery.
Okay.
So we went a couple hours.
You
But
lot
then-
went cemetery. you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when I die,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then obviously that was my first music video I did, and then and from there we did 5 more maybe.
Yes, man. There
We
were
did
days
that,
that we're
yeah.
doing like 2 in a day.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah,
You shot
yeah.
Grafters video, then we
Yeah,
done the
and then we
wave.
got- yeah,
And then
yeah.
we dropped them like 6 months apart.
Apart,
And
yeah,
whatever. Like,
yeah,
no one
yeah.
Yeah,
knows.
you lot were just grinding from like the beginning.
Yeah, bro.
Non-stop.
Like, yeah, bro. And it's quite. This is why I say it's quite special, because I had a whole kind of phase where I was deep in with what you was doing. So I feel kind of there's some privilege in that to be,
Because
be able to part.
it was a crucial time in
Yeah.
a way as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
some of those tunes and videos and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are like the more popular ones on the SoundCloud
Yeah.
in that
Facts.
SoundCloud era. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Burn It Down,
Burn It
The
Down.
Wave, like
Yeah.
those the Tom Mishy
Miss
stuff
side,
and whatever.
yeah,
like
yeah.
all of that stuff was like kind of
set the pace for me anyway, because obviously it gave me a catalog of stuff that I could work around and be like, okay, I did this, I did that, obviously. And then obviously for you, I don't know how it impacted your flow, you know what I'm saying?
Like at that time, bro, I remember we're shooting videos for songs that I dropped a year before.
Trust me. Yeah.
Like I remember because it's like I was at a point where, bruv, I come out of uni, I moved to Essex, I'm working in. First, it was like I quit my job, I moved, I come back or whatever, like from holiday, went holiday, come back, and it's like got the first job I could get. The first job I could get was only for 2 months. Then that because the shop was closing down, and it was just to help them close down. I was like, yeah, cool. I'm in the shopping centre anyway. While I'm in the shopping centre, I moved to another shop. Being moved to that shop, just took the first contract I could get because I'm just like, at that time, in my head, I'm just like, I need the peas, and I'm enjoying like making tunes kind of thing. So it was like, I think I had the equipment from the studio that we was having at that time, because I didn't have the money for equipment and that, so I'm borrowing equipment from people and whatever, and then. Because before that I was recording at Taxi's yard. A lot of the SoundCloud stuff was at Taxi's or Aaron London's. It was never at my own house. I got my own stuff in like 2016, and then like Lone Wolf 3, that stuff was all on my own. And then from then, like now I've recorded my own, and then I just send it to engineers. Like now I've got relationships with certain engineers, and I might go. Now it's mainly one. And then just
sounding clean though.
Yeah, man. Big up Maya. Big up outrageous claims. Outrageous claims.
Is that Silhouettes?
Yeah. Yeah, so through them, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying
I can't
73.
lie, man. One of my wishes for you from day is to work with Tom Misch, man.
Tom Misch, trust me.
Honestly,
Trust me.
If you're watching
you
this.
ever come-
If you ever
Bro,
come across this,
like,
please.
Anytime, to be honest, bro, anytime you jump on a Tom Misch beat,
That was a golden era, you know. You're going to make me listen to that on the way home. I'm going to go,
bro, like honestly, like I fuck with Tom Misch hard.
Same. I did
Right.
like I said, although that's why that stuff is not on Spotify because it wasn't original. It was just
Yeah, yeah,
I used
yeah.
to just live on SoundCloud listening to bare
That was
beats
the- that was
and
the
then
era
just
that
download the beats.
That was the era, though.
Like
that sound-
probably I shouldn't have done that, but you know what I'm saying? I was
No, but it was-
I wasn't looking to monetize.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
looking. I feel like in a way I enjoy it. Like I look back and I'm like, silly but not silly. Like because I wasn't thinking about money, I was just thinking about creating vibes and attention, whatever else. To then I was like, once I get to this place, then I'll focus on the more original content or whatever else or stuff I can monetize from. Not thinking about stuff that could gradually just keep kind of like building. So that's
and I feel
why-
like you were in the process because I won't say like you was finding your sound because I feel like your when we first kind of came across your music, it was like you sounded very different from what was going on. What was going on outside. Like
no one had to tell me that you was from East London. I could just hear it. I could just hear it from like certain words, the way you pronounce certain words, and cadence, delivery. It's like, this guy's from Ends, bro.
And it's interesting because to me, that's not like a conscious decision. It's more like
It's just you being
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
innit?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's
It's how I
that's
speak, innit?
That's how you speak. So.
Because he put me on you. You know what I'm saying? Because one time
You in Hackney,
I
bro.
feel like one time, like literally, he just came to my yard, and he's always banging that tune when we're driving. He's always got the aux lead as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And he just slapped on this tune. I was like, yo, bro, rewind that again. I told him 3 or 4, rewind that again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bruv, like you can tell, he's about it.
Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
saying.
So,
So at that time, like I said, I'm making like the contract I'm getting at the start. You're making, I don't know, 5 bills a month. They're making 5 to 7 bills a month. You know what I'm saying? No room more. If you're doing overtime, whatever else, working 5 days a week, you might be getting like, depending on the shifts, because they weren't even, I was in Top Man, they weren't really trying to even give 8-hour days half the time, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to give you 4-hour shifts.
trust
and
me,
that.
bro. I worked.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
worked
Like,
for Next. And
yeah, like,
next one. I feel
You might do
Next
2
operate.
full days and then
Yeah.
the rest are half days and
Half
that's
days,
it's
yeah.
like, yo.
Oh,
Tough,
Retail.
bro.
Yeah, like, bro, I was
Tough,
there for
bro.
time, but like, I've come out of
Don't
uni
even
with
talk about that, bro.
no real direction, you know what I'm saying? No real direction because I was like, I'm trying to do this and the music and whatever else. Like, I wasn't doing art like that then, you know what I'm saying? I only done art when I was releasing music. That's the only time. Like, and if I had time, but I didn't really have time because I was doing shows,
So
going
like
sessions.
the art they used to do was literally for the covers for your music.
So that was it. That was it just because I was capable of doing it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I wasn't really pursuing it or doing it like that. And then so I feel like that's why at that time it's like I was so blessed that when we met and then you're like, oh, like you're finding yourself, you're finding your feet, you're not even trying to charge me and that, and it's great at a time when I couldn't even afford to pay people and whatever like then.
It was just perfect timing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then we built like you said, like you're like, oh, like I kinda like believed in what you were doing. To me, I'm like, I'm seeing potential in what you got, this equipment, you got certain things. I've been around people with like I'm like, all right, if you've got this kind of vision and you're buying this kind of stuff from now and early on,
You've got something.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It's just, and from conversations and stuff. So I feel like it was just all kind of like perfect timing. And then same like,
But you know what? The fact that I like is that from the beginning, as you lot was saying, there was no monetization. Do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it shows that from the jump, I'm actually doing this music thing because this is what
I like
love.
music. You know, I like
You know what I'm
making
saying?
music.
This is me. Do you know what
But
I'm
I've
saying?
been making music since I was like
Because
12.
you
bro.
know
I'm
yourself,
like
bro, as
28
a director,
soon.
bro. There's so many. There's so many new like.
More than half my life. Like.
There's so many new
Love it.
like artists like they will just jump in and say, yeah, you know what? I want to make a sick tune, a one hit banger.
Because now music makes money, yeah. When I was in 2005, it's 2006, yeah, there were selected people that made money.
Yeah.
Like music wasn't like
true.
a go-to career to make money. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Especially in the UK.
Now, yeah, in the UK,
especially
like
in the
it was more clout. I feel like the UK scene was more clout than it was peas.
Yeah.
Now there's peas.
Yeah.
Now you can
Everyone's getting booked.
Everyone's getting bread. Like, bear man are getting mad streams, mad views, mad whatever. Like, when we was young, 1 million views was a mad thing.
Yeah.
People are trying to show Crept and Conan, they were like cheating and that when they were getting like 1 million views.
Yeah.
Now people
On the
getting
oldest-
100
on the
million
oldest
views.
thing.
Yeah,
Remember
on the
that.
A
oldest
million
like-
views now. It's like a minimum. Now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
a
then
minimum.
it's like, yeah, man, I feel like it come from a kind of different era. Like I said, like you kind of had to like love it and not do it for money
Yeah.
because there weren't even no money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
To be paid,
you
like-
was coming in from the point of like, you know, when our greats like the you know the gigs and the Crepts and the Conans when they were like going to the other side. when they
Yeah,
were-
people had selected few were trying
Yeah.
to cross over and some of
Yeah,
them would
yeah.
do it.
But
You know
now you
what
know
I
what?
mean?
There was that particular era where it was a bit corny.
Yeah, because
And
that
the
was
man
the
was doing
only
pop.
way. And
You know what I mean?
even in myself, bro, like I said, I've been making music since 12. I didn't make boom bap hip hop tunes.
No,
No,
from day- what
like
you
you know what I'm
doing
saying?
for
No,
pop?
like I was making grime tunes. I was making
yeah.
like I grew up in an era listening to fucking Tinchy Strider, Tiny Temper, all of these man. Yeah, K&O, like, but I was still listening to some of the more commercial man as well. So then I remember me and my boy Aaron. But he's like a musical genius. Like I remember, like you play him tunes. There was an era when we was like 15, where we used to just spend like where everyone's going out. But we used to spend summers just chilling in his yard. Yeah, like he'll be recreating tunes. Like he'll be listening to tunes and then just remaking them in his version with his sounds and shit. Like from anything from
Aaron-
Beyonce to
Is that the same Aaron that was on SBTV?
Aaron London.
No,
that's Aaron Unknown.
Aaron Unknown.
Yeah.
Freaking-
Different Aaron.
Sorry, different Aaron. So many Aarons.
This one's
Go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And like from like I said, anything from Beyonce, Black Eyed Peas to Saturn UK to Grime to Maniac to whatever, like he would just listen to stuff and try to recreate it.
Yeah.
And then I remember there was an era like, I don't know, when Major Laser's popping and making Major Laser kind of tunes, or Labyrinth was popping, and we found Labyrinth like,
That brim. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're like, yo, like how this guy was even
I can't lie
now,
with
bro,
Labyrinth,
his
yeah.
family is sick. Like
When
Mac Nasty's his brother drummer.
Tiny
Yeah,
come with that
that's what I'm
different-
saying.
People didn't know Tiny like
Yeah,
that. I
you
knew
did not
Tiny,
like.
from,
You listen to wifey rhythm and Hood
Wifey Rhythm.
Economics and whatever else. We
Economics
see
and
that.
all
We see
that.
like
Yeah,
tears. We
yeah,
see the growth.
yeah.
But when he linked up with Labyrinth,
different.
Labyrinth took and made it because even Tiny said that was like a throwaway song, promo song.
What, the pass out?
Yes, promo was a promo tune
Man.
that just caught on, and then he said he remade his album after that. Because I got his book. Like I found that fascinating, bro. When because like you said, we grew up, we saw wifey rhythm.
This is on Channel U, though.
We see wifey rhythm. Couple years go by, Hood Economics.
Yeah.
Then like nothing.
And then a bit.
Then tears. Like then nothing.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden pass out. And then boom.
He was gone.
Tiny's help. You know what I'm saying?
He was
Mega.
Yeah, he didn't drop tunes like that.
No.
But also when I read his book, it's like things wasn't popping for him like that.
Yeah.
And
But
even
he was
if
like
you
Sweet Boy, innit?
yeah, no,
But that was the era where everyone was like
everyone
gritty.
was everyone was gritty, but also like the sweet tunes and the girls tunes were the ones that would bang though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were the ones that would make peas.
And
like,
he was getting so much clapback for that. Like, why are you doing this kind of music? Why are you doing this? But
And then when he done Pass Out, it wasn't like it was a blend of bare different styles. Pass Out. So it wasn't like and then other people was probably making tunes like they influenced pop music after that. He wasn't really. It became a popular song.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a popular sound because Labyrinth, no one was doing that shit. Like,
No.
and Labyrinth said, I think it was an old beat. Labyrinth was going through bare beats. It was an old beat. It wasn't even like he made it for Time Tempo. It was an old thing.
This sounded
Man
crazy
heard it.
to me.
Boom.
That's when I felt like
So
England
yeah.
tapped into a new part of music. Like, it was a different time.
Trust me, man. And I didn't find my,
would you
my
say
sound till like 18, 19.
Sorry to cut you off, but would you say Tiny like did wifey rhythm because he was like, okay, or maybe if I get like the girl fan base, that I might get like
Yes,
more of a
and no,
consume,
listen,
like
'cause
more
I think
views.
He was mad young at that time as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
like what? That must have been about 06,
06,
bro.
05.
05,
Yeah.
06.
Yeah,
And I remember in his book, he was working at apprenticeship or something. Man saved up like 8 bills and then shot the video.
Man.
Yeah, like so when I'm hearing stories like that, bro.
Bruh.
Like,
you know,
how
I'm thinking,
independent-
like,
how-
as well.
bruv,
how can
how
you not rate,
independent
man?
that
Like, how
is,
can you
bro.
not rate who he's becoming? That
I reckon
regardless
Tiny's
of
done, man.
if
He's done-
after that it wasn't for me and he paid, like, bro, that's from South London. Like I see man save up his peas from his job or whatever. Shoot,
yeah,
that he
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
on the road, he wasn't on
Oh,
whatever.
he's a normal you.
Yeah, like that, and that's fine. And look, and I'm like, yeah, man, congrats, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But did that surprise you though, seeing Tiny?
No, man.
Like
No,
that, the
that's-
Ray-Bans,
that
the
kind of
leather
stuff.
jacket, the whole image was flipped. It changed.
Yeah.
I was like, raw, bro. This
Yeah,
is-
and then I got older and my interest changed. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like so that really heavily inspired me and kind of like influenced me at a period as well as other people and that.
Yeah.
But then I feel like things changed when I met Grafter and that and Loops and the Suave lot and that around because it was around the same sort of time. I feel like Tiny really blew when I was just entering college. But by the
You
time
meet that man in college.
I met them in college,
okay,
and then but we didn't go same college, just through mutuals and stuff.
Okay,
and then,
yeah.
but I was in college for 3 years because I done my art foundation there.
Yeah.
By the end of that 3 years, I feel like I was a completely different person with interests. By that point, I was listening to like Joey Badass, taking in Cole a lot more,
That was
Kendrick,
that time,
taking in old stuff, Schoolboy. I was heavy like
Cartoons
TDE.
and cereal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Pro era, I was taking in a lot of hip hop. And then going back, Mac Miller, I was going back, taking in old Erica albums, the old Wu-Tang albums, old Biggie albums, like Method Man. And so,
Is that when you found out that boom bap sound?
yeah, like the first kind of one like that I done was It Feels Like Yesterday.
Okay.
That was the first kind of tune I ever made like that. And then I feel like after that, it just felt a lot more natural than some of the other sounds and stuff I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I had to work on. So someone sent me, one of my boys from school, Armour, he's hard as well. He's doing his thing right now. Like, we went to school together and he showed me a song that we done in 08.
No, this sound.
I was the worst on the tune. I was the worst. Like, my words were mad rushed. The clarity was off. Like, there was no flow. It was bad, bro. I listened, I was like, it was bad. It was like I wrote the verse without a beat, and then they gave me the beat, and then I just had to make this verse go on the beat.
Find
You
the
know what?
pockets.
You know what?
Yeah. But there was no buckets.
You know what? It's mad that you say that because there's times where like, obviously I used to go studio a lot with my man them, but then when I saw you in the studio and the way you worked and how like, obviously remember when Carl was in the studio,
Yeah.
and the way you was just like, no, do it like this, no, say it like this. And I was sitting back and I was thinking, this guy knows his shit, bro.
But that's
So-
because
but
you know what
at
I'm
the
saying?
same time, obviously now, like you saying, oh yeah, like the clarity wasn't right, the cadence
it was
wasn't right.
terrible, bro.
But
And
over
then
time, you got better.
mainly
and you
from
realised-
Aaron. When I was working with Aaron London, like I said, me and Aaron, we know each other from primary school.
Yeah.
In secondary school, like, because we was all like in the same group, we all made music, whatever else. And then I feel like a lot of our group was just getting into trouble, doing whatever else, like just up to badness. No one was, you know what I mean? No one was, it wasn't really crud back then. Everyone was just on foolishness. Like, just kind of, once me and Aaron start deeping about like 14, it's like, why am I always just getting into just better fights, better things, whatever? And I feel like we then started to just chill more together, make more tunes and whatever else, and kick back. And I think, like, we kind of bonded more. And during those sessions, that's when he'll be the one, he'll stop the tune and be like, nah, do it like this. Say it like this. Take that word out. Like, or look, like, do it like in this pattern. Like, he'll be educating me on shit.
time.
Yeah, because he's looking at like Will.i.am, Dr. Dre, like,
Yeah.
he's labyrinth. Like I said, my guy's like playing bare instruments, using his voice as sounds and that, editing it on
Still
the
making
computer.
music
Like,
now?
Yeah. So I'm looking to, he's hiding away, locking
I
away.
haven't
But
heard from him
in a
so-
little while, man.
Last thing, this cable, I need to change this cable still. The last thing I think he potentially put out was stuff he did with Project Liquid.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, I
that's the
think
last thing I think I've seen him do.
Yeah, visually, yeah.
Visually.
And then he was doing a little run of stuff on Insta and stuff, and he was doing like homemade kind of videos and edit. Like, bro, this guy will, he'll if he wants to know how to do something, he'll figure it out, bro. Like, he'll come to me, man. We'll learn how to 3D model something. Like, he'll learn to.
Some people just have.
Man was doing animation. He'll make an animation for himself. He's editing his videos, learn the visual effects. He'll go and watch stuff. Like,
Some people
if
are
he-
wired different. Bro.
Yeah, but he'll watch films, learn this technique. How do they achieve this? We will be doing mad stuff with the iPhone and transitions and that's just innovative, bro. I
That's
feel like
real skill there.
Yeah, bro. I feel like
real
because
skill there, bro.
it's not even just music. Because like I said, creatively, he's not a designer,
Yeah.
but he would make his own covers because he understands the principles or what makes it look good, what makes it look cool.
yeah.
How do I achieve this?
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just good at
Did he
dissecting
shoot a video
stuff.
for you?
Pardon?
Did he shoot a video, edited video?
Yeah, in lockdown. So even in 2020, I
Yeah.
feel like we had a period where we didn't really see each other as much, just with life, whatever. And then 2020, we reconnected again. And then we done it. He was like, he just sent me a tune. He sent me a tune, and he's like, oh, you should do a song, man. Like, Mr. Booth's in the house because we're in lockdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, even being like, yo, you're in the house. Like, everyone's in the house.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you get me? And then he even sent me like, even sending me a voice note, being like, oh, maybe like you start the verse like this or something. Like, just talking about like, I don't know, Corona's got me stuck in the yard, ran out on board and shit. And I was like, all I heard was that 2 things, and I was like, oh yeah, just spark the rest of the whole. I wrote like a 16 or 24, whatever, and then we just done it. I recorded. That was when he was the one that told me, yo, like, because my laptop broke, so he was like, you can record on your iPad, man. I'm like, I didn't even know that. He's like, you got GarageBand on your iPad.
Trust.
I'm like, yeah, what? Boom, recorded it on GarageBand on my iPad, sent him the vocals, man, mixed it, whatever, like, and then he was like, ah, shoot the video on your phone and that, like, it'll set it up on certain things. Man, laid on my bed, taped my phone to the ceiling, get me recorded it and that, like, whatever, dropped on my head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you lot were using super creative stuff like,
Bro.
say, yo, let's just take this thing there, yeah.
Sometimes,
Get that shot down.
Sometimes, if you have like the least, is when you make the most, innit?
yeah, because we always had the least.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we always
Hey,
had
that's
the
real.
least.
Yeah,
We always had the least, man.
because you have to find ways around the difficult, difficulties around that. So if you don't have a studio, pull out the iPad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, you need a camera. Your phone's got a camera. You know what I'm saying? So when you kind of stop limiting yourself and how much you can do, and just think, okay, what can I create from what I have? Then like your sparks will go off and you start creating.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
yeah, bruv. And I even think it's the same, like, now working with Modu and doing visuals with Modu, I feel like he's like, even the way he works, it's just elevated things again now, and it's the presentation of stuff as alongside
Yeah, man.
how the audio
I love
sounds.
what you guys are doing, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like I've now managed to pattern a team and get nice sonics going. Like the way before, I didn't even, like I said, I'm making music for vibes, bro. I'm like, when I first got my studio in 2016, songs like Burn It Down, there's certain songs that's in the early SoundCloud tunes, I mean early Spotify songs. The mixing quality and the audio quality is so bad because I'm recording it in my shed. I'm just going on YouTube how to mix rap vocals. I ain't got no plugins, no whatever. I don't know nothing about this stuff. I'm thinking in my head like, sounds calm, like, you know, I'm like,
Sounds
yo, like,
alright.
sounds cool because I don't use auto tune. I wasn't really singing or whatever. So I'm like, in my head, it sounds kind of raw. I guess it was kind of lo-fi sound. That kind of stuff is kind of mixed muddy anyway.
Yeah.
So it fit, and it hasn't hindered me or anything. But once I understood the process, like, clean was the first thing I kind of got mixed like properly.
That clean is
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was in the, that's the reason I called it that, because it was
yo.
one, it had no swearing, and then I was just, it just sounds clean. Like, it sounds mad clean. I was like, yo,
That's like you leveled up the sonically and on a
yeah,
professional
that's
level as well.
2018.
What's your favorite song on Clean though? I think mine's
Anytime, any place.
Anytime, any place, still.
Has to be, innit?
man, that song. Yeah,
And even that, it's unintentional drop that, but all the songs for me that have kind of connected with people, yeah, are like, but anytime, any place is one long verse, then a chorus, and then that's it.
yeah.
That's it. There's no second verse. There's no, like, you know what I'm saying? There's no,
16 a day as well.
yeah, 16 a day was a vibe.
16 a day is a vibe as well.
That was a vibe, man.
And you know what?
Project.
I wanted to touch on, from the music, bro, your animation, bro. Now, this is the thing. When I saw your artwork, fam, I knew for a fact 100%, this guy he's an anime, bro. I know you bang it. Bro, I bang it out to like 4, 6 a.m. in the morning, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And like,
You bang anime as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
and when I was going
Keep
through,
it humble. Say talk your shit, bro.
I feel like you know, I'm learning. I'm in the recent years, I've gotten more into it, but my most of my influence before was more Western shit, like
Yeah.
Western animation and comics and shit. First, it started off as comics, and then through comics and that, I found my love for like certain animes and certain manga artists, certain teams, certain companies, and then thinking like, what do I like about it? Why do I like it? And then try to implement some.
that's
of that.
what I'm saying, because when I was going through it was like the mix of like manga, Boondocks, Afro samurai. It's like everything into
which
one.
I'm saying. And
Do you know what I'm
even now, it's
saying?
like, well, I feel like, well, through social media and whatever else, I'm managing to chat to some of the people that are working on some of these shows, like worked on these things.
That's a man.
Yeah, like, and then I don't know, they're giving me some insight, giving me some feedback, and it's
yeah.
like, yo, this is mad. This is
And you know
sick.
what? The fact that going through your animation, the fact that you use a lot of like straight up like black characters, bruv.
You know what's mad?
Bro,
This is the second conversation like this
bro,
I've had today.
let me-
I feel like I ain't had no one hit me. Like,
Bro,
someone called me today and he was like, yo, like,
I like the
is
black
there a
people.
reason? No, they goes, he's like, I just noticed you've only draw black people. He's
Yeah.
like, is there a reason? I was like, I don't know. Like,
No, but there is a reason, bro. There is a reason.
I'm black.
Yeah, straight. And you know what it is as well, yeah? In this anime world, bruv, every time we're always seeing like these, like, you know, the white characters and everything. But now we're getting like black superheroes, bro. Bro, I don't know if you've seen one yet. It's on Netflix. It's called...
Those bare black superheroes, but they were just low key.
But
like,
low-
like Static Shock.
Yeah, there was,
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
but
but
there
even
wasn't
with that, like,
commercial
They didn't
guys
really
like
put him
that.
up
Do you
there
get what I'm
like that,
saying?
or Blade.
Because
Like,
that was independent. Like, even with Static Shock, yeah, what I rate about that,
Yeah.
there was a company. I only found this out recently. A company that was made is Milestone Comics. It was made in like early 90s.
Yeah.
They made like a range of heroes. Like it was Static, Hardware, some other guy, Icon. All black heroes, written by black people, illustrated by black people.
Yeah.
Had like political issues in there and stuff and whatever.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Icon was like
Yeah.
an alien that crash landed on Earth and like basically Superman, but he was black instead.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and say became the protector or whatever. Static was like a nerd, whatever, got the electric powers.
Yeah.
Boom.
In high school.
Yeah, and then Hardware was this guy that was a mad like genius, worked at this tech company, but he was still under like working for the man. You know what I'm saying? He would never progress, get to a certain level. Other people would get him put over him and that, yeah. And then mad genius, and then made a suit like Iron Man, mad techie suit when that was fighting crime.
I've never heard of him.
That's what I'm saying. And neither did I until recent. That's a fact.
Mad.
Yes,
That's
and then
crazy, bro.
bruv, this company was out putting comics out, but it was at a time like it only ran for like 2 years. Yeah,
It was
and
at a
because
time where
it was-
black wasn't cool.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, the comics aren't selling because they're like, we don't look. We love all these comics and they white characters and whatever.
Yeah,
else. We don't see it as a
100%.
thing. Yeah,
Obviously, as
but
a
back
child,
then,
though, you did.
yeah, we didn't see it as a thing. But they were like, oh, these comics aren't selling because they're black kids. They're black books for black people.
Trust me.
And no one's buying them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
When it's like we don't see them as white books for white people.
Trust
we see them as just books. But if they're black characters, they're black books for black people.
You're
It's
putting
like, what the
that
hell?
stamp on it, though, innit?
Yeah, like that's why I rate Miles Morales.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
black and Hispanic or what, like
Yeah,
mix,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
become. It's the only in superhero comics. There's bare different
bro,
like
even-
alterations though. Of there's always been like female versions. There's always been like variations of characters.
Yeah.
He's just the one that really stuck with the people because he was modernized.
Yeah.
He was black. Even the way that he looked and was represented in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah,
how he was drawn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The haircuts, the hair, whatever. Like all of these things play into like I don't know, like.
But bro, they've been doing black people dirty, even in the video games, bro. Like even with the hair.
But now it's
stuff.
different.
And
Now that's what I'm
remember
saying.
back in the day, though, like,
and now there's sick black animators, sick black
Yeah.
like,
Bro,
but you know
writers.
what?
Like, that's
It
what's
even-
sick.
bruv,
Like,
it even-
there's a
It even goes deeper than that because there's like a black Japanese superhero. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
oh the Yasuke.
Yeah, Yasuke. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's a real person in
Like
history.
history in real person.
Real
Do you know what I'm
time.
saying? Like my bro, he was
was a-
the best
Yeah, he wasn't a slave.
swordsman, bro.
Like that's
Like,
man
for the
was
king
there and he was not a
of-
slave. Like
For the
they-
king,
they
yeah, that
gave
used to
him-
do the thing, yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
he used to chop up.
They made man a samurai.
Every
They made a black man a
bro.
samurai in like the 1500s or whatever,
Oh.
bro. 1400s, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I
These
didn't-
times, somewhere else in the world, we're getting enslaved, we're getting whipped up, man.
When have you ever heard of a black samurai, bro?
never.
Never.
Why not?
Until now,
You're
bro.
saying
Until
why
they
not?
put until
Like,
they put it
why
out, bro.
can't-
We've been everywhere. Do you get what I'm
erase
saying?
these- Yeah, man.
We've been everywhere, bro.
And that's what
hiding
goes to
that.
show, bro. It's representation, man. Representation
Yeah,
is
man.
important.
Yeah.
And then you. Let's be honest, bro. White people are not going to tell our stories, innit? Black people.
No, but- and that's
Yeah.
my
Yeah, that's
I
so
said,
true.
like,
That's so-
no, that's what I'm like.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't be mad. You
Yeah.
can't be mad at all these stories. They're with white characters, but they're made by white people. So I'm
Exactly.
gonna be mad.
Yeah, there's
Like,
no
Yeah.
point. You can't.
I love them the same way. It's fine. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like now, as black people, as brown people, or whatever else, everyone needs to then like we need to see them the Latin stories, the black stories, the African, the Caribbean, so the
Yeah.
Asians. That these characters come through because now there's more of a scene and technology. There's technology is becoming available, and there's free technology. people are making stuff on their, like there's independent sick stuff that's coming out of Africa as well.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
Disney have invested and they've got studios in Africa. They're doing
mad.
partnering with things over
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Would you say your animation, kind of helps you to give you like, I don't
I guess
know.
it's more illustration, like animation moving. That's like soon. I'm gonna get into that soon.
But I know you're
But,
gonna
but
get
the animation is not necessarily done by you.
Nah, I do the
artwork.
illustration.
Yeah, the
I'm doing
illustration.
artwork and illustration.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. So your illustration, do you say sometimes it kind of like helps you to build a story of like, let's say you're gonna make a tune or something like that? Do you understand?
it always comes kind of afterwards, you know.
So
Sometimes-
your tune will come first.
yeah,
and
always
then
the tunes are first,
and then the illustration
and then-
after.
Yeah. And sometimes sometimes I get an idea. Sometimes like with the EP that I just done, I didn't get no ideas for time, and then I just come up with the fish, like what I done for Crush a bit. The fish is like yin and yang or whatever, and I was like, I want to do something different to what I'm doing for everyone else. Everyone else, I'm drawing people, I'm drawing faces, I'm drawing whatever. So let me draw something else that it was more design focused. So I done the fish thing, and then I done just the weed leaf on its own. It was only over time, like so I'm sitting again, and I was trying to just build. I was like, my main goal was anyway, like let me build a range of artwork for the same project, just so I got content to promote, so I could keep promoting the same tunes with different content for 2-3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like while I get the next tunes ready. Yeah, like I'm understanding the more. Yeah, like so. And then that's how I come up with the main one. And then I still wasn't gonna use it, and I had like 3 variations. And then one of my guys, I sent it to him, and he was like, "Nah, you gotta use the one that has the like you on it kind of thing," because he was like, your last 2 covers was Mr. Invisible. There was no person on it.
Yeah.
There was just outfits.
That's it.
So he was like, now this one, you ain't even got no outfit. So he was like, it's just the person. So he was like, yo, he was got deeper with it. Yeah. He gave me your voice note. Yeah, he gave me a deep. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
That's actually, and he was like, plus you cut your hair, you're bald now. He's like, this is a whole new phase, like. And I was like,
evolution.
and he's like, it's called the Stone Age. The beginning, you know what I'm saying? It's the start of the next. Yeah.
And as you said earlier, you felt like you had to restart.
Yeah, and I felt like it was a restart. That's the reason I was like, yo,
That's
I literally, to make the tape, I was like, I went back to the start of last year and listened to SoundCloud stuff, and I was like, I need to get back to that person, that like when I was just doing stuff for vibes, when I was like, yo, man, let me go back when it was, I didn't care, like I was making £500 a month, like 700, and I didn't care.
Then do you
And
feel
it
like
did.
that's when you was making your best shit? When you didn't care.
Yes, and I feel like I'm making my best stuff now, and I'm continuing to make it. And even like, it's interesting, like the range of stuff. I feel like now I remix some ideas that never came to life years ago. It's like I'm in later 20s or whatever. I'm like, anything you made or wrote from like 2021, it's still levels. Like with the scene, the scene is like 21.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like my 21-year-old
can
self can
literally-
compete with them.
Yeah, you
Not
can-
to, like. It's what I'm saying.
I was gonna say you can literally delete your SoundCloud stuff and then
Remake the tunes.
Remake the tunes.
Yeah,
People would think,
remix it.
shit, bruv.
Sick song, bro.
Bro, like I said, I'm kind of like no peace. I remember the one verse was from 2017, one verse was from 2020. It's my biggest tune. The verse from 2017 is verse 2, and that's the one that most people like. And that's from 2017.
So I'm saying, because people didn't.
5 years old, 5 years ago, bro.
Touch on that though, because I feel like it's a good point, because you know sometimes it takes just one platform or one song in a certain place to get people's attention on you, and then they see greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But then now it's like, how do I repeat it? Now it's like nothing else has caught on as quick or as much, but it's still, because I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
It's still bubbling.
But sometimes it's just about holding that momentum and just running with it.
It's time and place, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot to it as well. You know what I'm saying? There was like the whole Silhouettes project as a whole.
Yeah.
It was a whole
banging.
time. There
It
was
was
like
banging.
30, 40 artists,
Yeah.
as well as
I
then.
love that project.
Yo, shouts
Yeah.
out to Ash and
You know what I'm
like
saying? Ash and
Earth
Earth,
as
you know what
well.
I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
as well as the 30, 40 people on the project, you got the guys behind the scenes.
The
You know what I'm saying?
producers,
Like you got the engineers, you got
engineers.
people helping market it.
Yeah,
You got like. And
Melting Pot and all
yeah,
that.
like, you got, but also the Route 73
The Route
guys and the
73,
people that they've put together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So there was a lot of moving things that was going on.
Like, who the hell are these people?
Yeah, bro. Check it out. The Silhouettes project was dope, bro. Like I said, what they were doing, then we made it, and then they dropped a song a week. You know what I'm saying? And even, bro, like I got a call on a month. Like, babe, they had sessions for a year. They had sessions for a year. Had bare people in. organize the session. So what they were doing was like they mood boarded loads of things that were like this rapper, this producer, this singer with this person. They mood boarded, and then they got everyone. They organized these sessions and linked people up. So I had a few sessions there, and then I feel like I got kind of a writer's block at the time. I wrote one verse, thought of nothing else. So then the tune I brought in my boy, I brought Tax. We ended up doing a few things, and then it was like, we had a song that had a few people on it, and they were like, "Oh, like it's sick. We'll probably do it as a single," but they were like, "We wanted like a Kieran song kind of thing for the root thing and that, for the Silhouettes project." And I was like, "Cool, I'll jump on the next one or whatever." They've called me on a Monday. They're like, "Yo, like we got this tune. Someone was meant to do it. They're not on it no more. Like if you can do 2 verses for us, like in the next 2 days, you can get on the tape innit." So they sent me no piece with just the hook. I was like, yo, I've got studio here. I'll send you a demo tonight. If you like it, I'll come studio tomorrow. Boom, done that, liked it. Next day, Wednesday, they sent it off, mixed, master. It's come out, then it ended up being like the biggest tune that I made. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of numbers, I'm like, bro. That's the reason why one of the verses is 3 years old, because I only had like, I got an afternoon to do this. I'm working 7 to 7 today. And tomorrow I'm working 7 to 7. Go to the studio for 7:30, record it, boom. Like, it was, I had to work under pressure.
Some people would have just gone home and be like, nah, I'm too tired.
And then look, like I said, that song got people to take me serious, like a bit more. Like once it was getting the numbers and getting the placement and that.
Was this that was like a turning point for you?
Yeah, 100%.
Was this before or after?
Because even now, if someone, I don't know, man, if I meet someone, they might treat me different, before they go on my social media or before they go on Spotify. So they might, I don't know. I get it often sometimes, like, I don't know, went me one way, and then they go to follow me, and they're like, wrong, like, this person follows you, or blue tick. Why does that change, bro? Or why now? I don't know. Why now is it like...
Well, who's this?
Just
general,
people.
general.
I feel like last year, like 2020 was when the ball started rolling, everything started changing. 2020 and 2021. 2020... we couldn't go nowhere, and I didn't see no one. So I feel like I didn't realize the change. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize, but it's like my followers probably went from like 2,000 now to like near 8,000. It's like it's quite a big growth.
Yeah.
And then there's other people that are pre-ing your shit and not following you and whatever, all of that stuff. Then it's like,
So and then when they see you on the streets or
so
any
I've come
places,
out,
like, oh,
So
you're
I've-
that guy.
yeah,
I don't
so
follow.
I just pre.
But you know what? But touch on that though, because it's like, do you feel like now, especially in the industry, like our people are in it? So for example, you know when back in the day it was like always like, you know,
it seemed further away.
yeah, further away. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But now it's like our people are behind the
Because
scenes,
we've grown.
and they're watching us and saying, you know what? Let's bring him. Let's bring him to this
And
studio. Do you know what I'm saying?
I also, sorry,
go on.
I'll say this, because I feel like we touched on this as well, maybe before, where, you know, there was a certain time when the population was not as bigger in terms of like the demographic of our people, quote unquote. So now there's more of us, and there's more people creating content that's being consumed by us. And it's like, yes, we want more of this now. And that's why the industry has to listen and be like, okay, there's
the people.
the people are asking for this. The
That's
people,
what I like. I feel like now it's like it's like an underground thing right now, because despite the growth and everything else, it's like I ain't getting hit up by like no like industry, like really like any like management or anything like that. It's more like it's interesting, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
On that,
great.
well, how would you feel about signing on a
No, man. Like it all
Or
depends.
would
It all
you-
depends. Like, right now, I feel like I feel like I'm only having these feelings now that I'm like looking back, realizing that I've been doing what I've been doing for so long. I'm like I said before, it was more vibe, trying to get the attention with the idea that you either get invested in, sign on to something good, whatever, or you create enough of a buzz and you have leverage in the deal to still continue to make what you want to make and not have to get told what to do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And whereas like now, I'm like, I've been doing this for so long, kind of clocking a lot more things. I'm like, all you need is peas. You know what I'm saying? All I need is peas. You just create the infrastructure and the thing yourself.
Yeah.
You just need peas. So I'm like, how can I get more peas?
That's it, because you've been doing it for that long. You know what?
Yeah.
You just need the money to do it.
Yeah, and that's
That's
what
it,
they
yeah,
have.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, it depends what you deem
not necessarily
success
the
by.
money to do it. I feel like they
have the resources and certain things,
That's
but
it, but that
plug
involves
you.
money.
Yes, yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I'm like, if I can plug myself,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or you learn how to plug yourself.
yeah.
Wow.
What do you need to?
But
If I
everything involves money in a way.
Of course,
That's
of
why-
course.
yeah,
yeah.
So-
because money gets you the results with the
Yeah.
advertising,
Exactly.
whatever,
Yeah.
and because it's
Yeah.
pumped.
Push it.
I just feel like they're more comfortable with us.
So look, yeah,
You know what I'm
but it's if I'm creative directing it, or in terms of if I'm curating, if I already know like the label is gonna provide you with the services to get your shit done half the time, and unless a lot of people now though are getting like distribution,
Yeah.
so because a lot of people are patterning what they need to pattern,
Yeah.
just give me the piece for videos or whatever else. These people are sick videographers, so the label just pump money into them or whatever else. But yeah, there is a lot more independent-ish kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So I feel like with me, it's like it has to be the right kind of thing, and then it has to make sense. And I guess like where I can do all the visual side of it or control a lot of the visual side of it, then it comes like, I don't have a team of people around me. I seem to be making good judgment on my own. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like marketing, visuals, how things should be presented, if I know and I had good judgment and I could do that myself, what do I need? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just it really does just comes down to putting money towards pushing your music.
Yeah, and
rather
creating
than
a team and getting a nice team. And it's like if you can like
if you
get this
someone
person
on
to help with
marketing,
distribution, get this publishing company to publish your tunes, get this person as your booking agent, and you create the team and the infrastructure that they already have for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even if I start smaller and I get a quarter of what someone else is doing, I can make 8% more, like, you know what I'm saying? And so it's as well as make art piece. You know what I'm saying? Or look at like, how can I get in the commercial scene and get that brand bread, get that gallery bread, get that
branding as
bro.
well.
There's money in art. I take that money.
Yeah.
I don't care about
Touch-
money. I take that money and then I just do my own thing. Like I said, give myself the advance.
Yeah, touch on
Like-
that, bro. Touch on that. Touch on the fact how has your art helped you further your music?
It's like it's interesting because like I said, music was all up and down and not going nowhere at one point, and then I got into the drawing every day, drawing stuff, and then drawing certain people, and then the covers. Then it was like artwork overtook music, and then at one point I'm just like, this is mad, this is annoying, bro. What the hell, like? But then now I'm like, I don't care. I enjoy both.
Yeah.
I enjoy both. I don't compare both. So I'm like, either way, I like it because even better, you ain't seen my face, you know, like. I'm there without having to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, either one.
Because you have worked on a few cool projects.
Yeah.
on the art
You know what
side.
I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? Which has exposed you to certain people.
Yeah.
And that.
And that's helped the music.
Exactly.
Because then now it's like, I don't know, when I'm working for certain brands, certain artists, certain labels, now these people are following me. These people are checking what I'm doing. They're seeing the tunes. After I do a job, I'll drop a tune or I'll drop something else. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Play the game.
Goes hand in
Bro,
hand.
game,
art,
man.
bruv, art speaks 1,000 words because you can have a picture there or an image, and a lot of people can gather so much ideas of like, what is this person trying to tell me?
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z.
But
you know what
I
I'm saying?
think I was so fixated on like being a rapper for so long. Yeah. Like I said, when the art was overtaking music, I'm getting pissed. I'm getting like, bruv, like, do you not take it in the music? What the fuck's going on? Like I said, I might have a song on SoundCloud that's got like 10, 20K. Then I'm starting now on Spotify now. It's getting like 1,000. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's costing me more money to make this and put the shit out. Like, now it's all, you know, like, you really have to enjoy it and love it, but still be like, true to yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
You love it though, man.
Yeah, you
Wouldn't
have
be
to,
doing
bro,
it for
like-
this long if you didn't.
Yeah,
You know
and the
what I mean?
type of music, I don't deep it. I feel like sometimes when you're in it, you don't realize, innit? When you're in it, you don't realize.
Yeah.
Like, only now when I look back, I'm like, who the hell was even really making the kind of music that I was making? There's a few of us, but it was very small, bro. Very niche, very small,
community,
like
yes.
very small kind of community of
expanded a
people,
lot,
like, and then even now it's like, you know, I might have had thoughts. Do I try and implement drill in my sound or do something? Then I'm like, nah. I mean, no piece. After no piece, I was like, this a song man made in the afternoon, after work, no thought, no nothing. Fuck, like sitting, going up to their 2 million streams. I'm like, it's proof, like. Whatever you've been doing, whatever you're doing, like if I'm like, I know that I'm like, if I just had the exposure and the push with whatever I'm doing right now, I don't even need no extra like polishing or whatever else. Like what we're already making, if it was just getting pushed and backed, what would the reception be? You know what I'm saying? So that was the first thing of working with a team of people that was trying to get things playlisted. And it's like, once the Spotify editorial playlisting curators was putting it in these top playlists, like these, and then putting it in good places. Like, once it was in the jazz rap, like number 2 under Mick Jenkins. I'm like, bro, I listened to Mick Jenkins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm in the playlist with Luke, Jacob, like,
Mad.
boom. That playlist is the reason that is so mad. It was in jazz rap, conscious, but like, it was in a few different playlists and that, but it stayed in the playlist.
You, bro.
Yeah. And it stayed there for like a year.
That's mad.
Certain songs, you can't listen to that for a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
But you know what it is? It's the fact that I'm so grateful that now our people are starting to climb up that hierarchy, even behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Just,
and then managing
you know what
stuff.
it is?
And then,
It's just like
A&Rs.
yeah,
it's
and
just
even
like as in a workplace, as we was talking earlier. Like, how many times have you had to change when you was going into a workplace? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't wear certain hairstyles, or you couldn't have an afro.
But that started from
Do you know
school.
what I'm saying?
yeah, that's from school. That's from
Even
school.
from school, you couldn't have certain hairstyles.
Like telling man,
Yeah,
telling
black man.
guys, like youngsters,
Can't
oh,
have
you got to take off your dreads.
yeah.
You can't even have slits in your eyes and that. But now it's like, oh,
That looks cool, Jamie.
I like that food. What is that? Food?
Everyone's dreadlocking their hair, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I used to go in the lunch hall, like our little staff room, bruv. Everybody that's there is eating like ham sandwich, little biscuit things. Bruv, me, I'm bringing in like the oxtail, I'm bringing in fufu, everything. Bruv, all of them will come to me. Ooh,
What is that? What is that?
No, I'm banging fufu, I'm banging jollof, bro, because I'm eating that real hard food, bro.
Yeah, I remember that. I was in college.
Bro,
No, 100%. Because when I used to work,
Keyhole.
when I used to work for Keyhole and lunchtime, because obviously I don't business with the sandwiches and that. I used to bring my own food. I'll bring like a nice stew with like rice and this, that, and the other. So when man heats this up and comes out the microwave, the whole aroma of the lunchroom changes.
aroma.
Everyone's like, "Oh, we eat." I'm just like, bro, I'm just eating some pasta and like some sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
look.
And then Sally will come around and be like, oh, that looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Let me have some of that.
Yeah.
I'm like, so like
Bruv,
our stuff is lit.
Hey, I remember when I was in college, I went to college in Essex, in Epping, I remember there was one day that like a food truck would come on the high street, Caribbean thing, like it was like on a Thursday or something. And I'm sure I got something like curry goat, rice and peas or whatever. I come back. She's all like, what is that? Like, you got goat? Like, you eat goat? She was disgusted. You eat goat? Oh my God. You eat goats? Like, I was like, taste banging. What are you talking about?
Have a taste, you unseasoned.
Yeah, like.
You just don't know. You gotta teach them, man. You gotta
Bro,
show them
You been not eating what pig's blood? What's that? What's in that pudding thing? Like,
Which one?
what's in Christmas pudding and that?
Bruv, that's pig's blood, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You been not eating.
Hold
you
on.
been not eating
Christmas
pig's blood
pudding.
and that.
Hold
Hey,
on,
you might
hold
be
on.
crazy, bro. Oh, yeah,
Wait, no.
You been not eating pig's
Christmas
pig's tail
pudding
and that. You been not
is
eating like
pig's
bear. You been
blood.
Mad.
You been eating
I'm
mash
done.
up part of meat.
that
Yeah,
one that eat
what's
with the
even the
White
sauce,
people
bro?
cannot
That's
talk about food, bro.
they eat with the pork in the blanket.
Pigs and blanket.
Oh, fuck that.
So
Man.
that you got
I
a
like them at
bacon
Christmas.
with the
Can't
sausage.
lie.
But then stuff with
A
bacon.
nibble.
Christmas
Oh, yeah, the
away.
little nibble.
Christmas
that-
Christmas away.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, yeah, in general, I was like, yo, you been not eating the maddest parts of the animal. And you're talking about me eating curry goat. Yeah, you're crazy.
Bro,
Yeah, bro. I was watching Jamie Oliver the other night. Just
Yeah.
and I
He
was,
ruined our school experience.
I was like,
he
this-
changed the whole.
No, he fucked up our school.
Bruv,
No, he
Cinnamon
fucked
used to
up.
be lit.
I rate him, but he fucked up our school.
In secondary,
Yeah.
the menu just changed.
Nah, he's a dickhead.
No, he
Changed
fucked up our
became
They're
school.
healthy.
dead
Bro,
coleslaw
you know
wraps.
already.
That dead.
We was going to our school.
I like the burgers. I like the fish and the chips and all that.
Just.
Bro, you remember the hot dog with the baguette?
Bro,
Oh,
I
bro.
had hot dogs still.
You had hot dog.
No, I didn't.
No, I'm just saying
And
that
a
you
chicken.
remember, but-
Elmo's about to get cancelled.
Just give me a whole lot of halal one, brother.
Halal was on the menu still.
The school in the ends. The school in the ends.
Yeah.
You're about to get cancelled, boy.
Nah, bro. But I'm just watching back Jamie Oliver, and I'm like, bro, this guy is some world-renowned cook. But I'm looking at him, I'm like, bro, that shit you're cooking is dead, bro.
He's dead, fam.
It's dead. Then there's another person critiquing what he's doing. So he'd be cooking something like I don't know, green curry, like it's like a Thailand thing, innit? Thai curry, innit? And then someone critiquing him, and he's just taking the absolutely, he's picking them apart. That's not how you do that. This is not how you do that. And I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, bro, that looks wrong. I don't even know what he's making, but that looks wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? And he, bro.
And you know what? The time when he's making the food, but that's not the correct time, bro.
Nah,
Like the duration of how he's making the food.
You saying he ain't been cooking it for that long?
Yeah. I'm just like, bro, like you're doing it. If
Jamie
way
Oliver
too
was,
quick, bro.
Light skin.
Nah, Jamie Oliver. Yeah. He definitely finessed.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
Said, man said
finesse.
jerk rice, bro.
What, in a packet?
What?
No, stop it.
Nah, fuck.
Jack Rice.
He jerk rice, bro.
Nah, fuck
See,
that.
they got
What-
gel off.
Oh yeah,
You remember
yeah,
that?
I remember when he tried to put that in bags and trying to sell that at Tesco.
Yeah,
I saw that at
Remember?
Tesco's, bro.
He tried to sell fucking
Jerk rice,
No,
bro.
he's a dickhead
That was
still.
big cap.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's why his restaurant failed because his restaurant failed. You know that?
Did it?
Yeah, there was
bro.
one in Angel, isn't it?
Yeah, bro, it
Jamie,
failed.
One in Westfield, I think, as well.
But
Yeah,
isn't-
man, yeah,
what,
yeah.
is it,
He failed. He's
about-
a
don't know.
a couple of his
They've
restaurants
been
failed.
closed down.
Closed down, bro.
There's still some out though.
One or two out there, but a lot of them.
I don't know no one that's eating that no Jamie.
Nah,
Oliver,
bro.
nah,
Nah,
I'm
bro.
No one's,
Yeah, I'm going
no
to-
one's talked about Jamie Oliver like they talk about that Nusru guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That Salt Bay dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's talking
Hey,
about Jamie
overpriced.
Oliver.
That thing's overpriced. I don't
Man,
know,
them,
yeah,
would
bad thing.
honestly,
Hey, that is overpriced.
honestly,
I've been seeing
man,
the
them,
bills on that. Shit.
would you go
That's
to pay that price for
Nah, fuck.
a piece of meat, bro?
Nah.
Well, I come
well,
from
why-
eating 3 wings and chips
Trust
for a
me.
pound.
Hey, that's what I want to
Think
say.
I got
Would
what?
you let that happen? Would you
Bruh.
let him put the meat in your mouth?
Pause.
I'm at,
Pause.
whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Pause, bro.
Bro,
Bro,
I've been seeing receipts of
Oh.
like 2,000 something. I'm like, what are you guys eating? Been charging
It's
a
really
Coke.
not that-
No, but then I seen the stuff that they've got is not even valued at that.
Nah, bro.
You literally
A
get
Coke bottle has been charged for like 50 odd pounds, bro. A Coke bottle.
Oh, forget
I
the
can't-
total amount. I'm
I
seeing
can't
the
lie, though.
service
I can't
charge,
lie, though.
bro.
I can't lie though. His branding was sick.
his
I
branding
didn't
was
say
sick.
one word.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
like,
wanna-
it's like
ponytail
we
shades.
can all moan, but it's like, who's the idiot?
Who's the idiot?
That's
Exactly.
going.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah,
me.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Who's the
yeah.
idiot? Him or the people that are paying it,
He's
bro?
eating
People are still
regardless.
going there every day.
If he's gonna charge you,
Paying it.
he'll polish a turd, and if you're gonna buy it, you buy it, innit?
Innit? You eat it, bro. Social media, bro.
And what is it? He
We're
got
living
a
in the
golden
Matrix,
steak,
man.
something like golden steak, bro.
Bro, it's.
I don't want
dumb.
to eat no golden steak. What the
dumb.
fuck is that? I'm trying to taste the steak. What is that? Like
Golden
foil.
steak.
What is
Golden
that?
steak,
It's really
Actual
not that
gold.
deep, bro.
I
Is
think.
it actual gold though? Like what?
No, I think it's
What
like
is it?
it's like a gold sheet, but you can edible. Gold
Yeah, it's
sheet.
18 carat, but it's a gold sheet that's laid over.
Why do I want to eat 8
carrot.
Put that. Give me a fucking. You know what I'm saying? Give me something, man.
Fuck
It's
out
dumb.
of here.
It's dumb. I
What?
feel like it's more of like a social kind of thing.
Yeah, so you snap it.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I live my best life and days when I don't
Yeah,
fucking
man.
post it. Only now I'm making sure I'm
Don't
showing
post as
people
much.
how much I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm documenting and posting it. But before that, it's like I don't like, man. I'm living, man. Do your
Yeah, man.
experience. Like, I
Live
think
it.
you should
Live the
document.
moment.
You should document, but not always
No.
do stuff so you can document
Yeah.
or do stuff so people know that you've been there. It's like, that's weird, man.
Yeah.
But-
But saying that, bro, what obviously now, you know, I'm really happy like how your career trajectory is kind of going now. What would you say is your happiest moment up until this point now? You know what I mean? Considering everything, the show, yeah.
Probably the recent show.
Calm,
Probably
yeah.
the recent. Well, from everything. If I talk about from what? From
Yeah.
the
Just pick up just the memories that come
big
to you.
moments. I thought each headline show,
Okay.
each one, and I've had 3 that I've done. Yeah.
Yeah.
4. The first one, 2015.
Yeah.
2015, I was 21. I remember I got kicked out. I was failed uni, but then I dropped the Still Life 2. I got a venue for free for my birthday. I remember, bruv, like my birthday 23rd of February. Man ain't getting paid till the 26th. Got no peas, yeah. Remember going to the show, modulation come. I swear, man gave me a score or something for my birthday. Didn't even know nothing. They just giving me. Like, I'm looking. This guy just comes to shows. Normal guy, bro. Just give my peas. Better people buy me drinks, whatever else. But I see it. There was like, I don't know, 100 or so people there, maybe more. I don't know, but it was packed. The place was packed. The vibe was sick. I had bare artists come, bare people just support.
Yeah.
People was on stage for and that it was a sick vibe. And I feel like that was a good moment because at the time it's like I had nothing. Like I went back after that show, bro. I went because my parents split and I moved from East Ham. And at that point, I'm just like staying at my boys, staying at my granddad's, staying at my aunts. I'm sleeping on people's fucking like airbeds on the floor, sleeping on sofas, whatever. And that, yeah. So it's like we've gone back to East Ham, got lit. Then I remember I've gone back to like my granddad's yard to sleep on the airbed on the floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? After we just had that mad moment at that show, like
Yeah.
it was like I feel like, yeah, that was a cool time. That was a sick one. Then again, 2017, I feel like I wasn't doing, that's when we started linking up doing the visuals, and I was playing catch up, shooting visuals for old stuff. I was on the circuit with like SOA. Feel like I was around doing a lot of things. Done the show, working with the Pit. So Alfred at the Pit helped me put on the show in Shoreditch. And then again, it was about 150 people kind of come. Sick turnout, big vibes.
All those platforms, like even from you bucking with Ilmi and Pit London, SOA and all these guys, everyone's always rated you, bro. Always showed you love. Like everyone's appreciated.
It's genuine as well.
Yeah, it's genuine, bro. Everyone's actually a fan of your
Yeah.
music. Like we fuck with you as a human being. Yeah. But like your art, your music, it's always been like, man, this guy's dope, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
Safe,
Literally, bro.
Man. Like,
But your most recent show though,
most
like,
recent one,
how
I feel
was
like was different because it's like
Yeah.
that's the first one in like. So it's like the first one, the other one was 2014. Then there was nothing till 2017. Then I done one 2018. So they were kind of close proximity and they were kind of similar. But that time I was quite active like with those guys. And on the kind of, I feel like around that time I started to meet more people in the underground hip hop community. Before that, I just met people in the scene or the underground scene. So you're doing these showcases with people that are doing the mainstream type of stuff, but on the underground level. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit cornier, it's a bit like, it's just different. You got a range, you got indie art, you got, I don't know, someone doing acoustic, someone doing grime, someone doing hip hop, all on the same lineup. And then around that time, 17, 18, I start working with more hip hop people, meeting those kind of people. And then into 19, I start meeting the jazzy hip hop, like the Silhouettes lot and all of them lot. And then I think from then it's like you find your tribe of people. So when I noticed that I stopped chilling as much, like when it's like you're the only one doing what you're doing in your circle or whatever, I feel like now I just started chilling with more, like doing a lot of sessions, staying around creative people. If I'm chilling, I'm making a tune. So to me, I'm not really chilling.
So no, you're not chilling to chill. You're chilling to work, and it's part of the chill.
You know what? Before you go on stage, do you ever get like stage fright, or how do you prepare
every
yourself?
time, so it's like, even this one's like, it's the first
like,
one.
don't you ever
3
like
years,
go
bro.
like you just about to go and you just be like,
It's my first headline show in 3 years.
Like, you ever get nervous?
Yeah, every time. Like if I'm on a lineup, rarely, depending on. Not now. There was a time when it wasn't consistent. When it wasn't consistent, most shows I'll be cool up until I know I've got to go, and depending on the pressure or whatever else, I might get nervous and forget things, and then it just be about just trying to zone out. And then the headline ones, because they're all independently run as well, you're organising a lot of this stuff.
Okay.
You're probably hosting it as well. And then
Yeah.
you got to remember your whole
Line.
set.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So there's a lot of pressure. And everyone's coming up to you. Everyone's saying hello.
Yeah.
I remember even one time I went to my car to go practice. I've gone there, and then it's like, everyone's in the car, everyone's chatting. I'm trying to listen to the tune. I'm like, you man, got to go. Fuck off.
Yeah, but it has to get like
You know what I'm
that.
saying? I'm like, yo,
Has
it's
to
the
get
first
like
time I have to kind of be like that with my people, and that, it was like, yo, like, you lot.
It's necessary sometimes.
Yeah. But I noticed sometimes I could have these kind of like
Moments.
panic kind of moment. It just feels mad intense.
I've seen you in that moment.
I'm saying it feels mad like.
But do you feel
I
like
think a lot about bare stuff. I observe bare stuff. So I feel like my brain's always on the go. You know what I mean? So in those moments, everything's just heightened, bruv. And it's like, my heart will beat. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, and then I end up chain smoking Zeus or something. It was probably not helping me. Like,
But you know what?
Chill the fuck out. Like,
The minute you step on that stage, it's like
sometimes that's when it changes. That's when it changes.
So that's a different you now.
It might
It's the
be like,
performance.
I might just have a drink, and then like sometimes it's like by the time I just zone out, I'm not even looking at anyone. It looks like I'm looking at someone. I'm looking through everyone. I'm looking at the light. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at one object or something.
You're a different person on stage, though.
And it's
Because that's a craft in itself.
Even the show the other day, it was like, yo, things was running late. It was all, everything was mad. And then it was like, I done Sunday to Sunday. As soon as it started, I'm seeing like 100 phones. I'm seeing bed. You know what I mean? I'm seeing everyone singing along. I was like, the energy. Bro, I was working up from 5:30, feeling drained, mad wisdom tooth pain in my mouth. I'm thinking, I got to perform for half
But then,
an hour,
and the mad thing is, people don't see that. People don't know that.
They don't know
They
that.
just see you and they want to see you perform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, and then it
you
goes
go-
well, and then everyone's like, "Hey, say the whole like, oh, you're."
yeah.
It's like, bro,
You're thinking,
I felt, bro. I was like, yo, my body feels mad right now, bro. Like, and it's interesting, but yeah, I'm learning to kind of like. I remember at that show, it was like I had to just zone out. Then there was all technical difficulties, and if certain things are messing up, it could throw you off. Like a lot of the time, I don't rap over the song. Bear man rap over their song, and I rap over the beat with some ad libs and the chorus. Like, so there's times like if I miss a line, it was like I might miss something. And it's hot. Like I have to be the clarity and the delivery and everything has to be there because I don't have much to fall back on. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I miss,
It's just you.
Hear it. Yeah, there is no.
You're not in a band,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't like when we rap over the song. It sounds bad. Sounds bad. I
We
advise
spoke about that
everyone.
recently, we was talking about verses. Me and Ilmi. We were talking about verses, and I don't know if you watched the Dipset and Locks verse.
Yeah.
But
I was
Jada rapping,
Yeah.
and he was getting onto them.
Yeah, he said it. Yeah, same
Y'all
thing.
niggas are rapping on vocals.
Yeah.
Y'all lip syncing.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like,
I'm the same,
Bro,
bro.
hip hop comes from like spitting on the mic,
Trust
DJ,
me.
no background.
I went to
vocals.
a show recently and everyone was doing that, and then I was just there like,
You're
I can't
like,
enjoy
you're
this.
like, I'm working too hard.
I'm like, you know, I find myself sometimes, like I need to sometimes learn to like relax, chill out, and that. Like I'll go play, and it was like, the sound is off, or this is like, I don't know. Like I'm around such sick people. Like being around the Silhouette guy. Like I was around such sick people for time, and like when I go like now at different places, and when I if I kind of come across like that stuff, I'm like.
Like,
Well,
when
I
it's
can't
like a
enjoy
tear-
this.
Like when it's like a tail too, but
Yeah.
and you hear
Sometimes
it
I'm like, I
yeah.
can't enjoy this, man. And it's like, fam, probably at the start, I might have rapped over the song. And then from 2014 times, I stopped. So maybe 2012 to 2014, I rapped over tunes. Then from 2014 to now, no, just PA versions of tunes.
Okay,
Yeah, man.
but that's with chorus
Yeah, that's
Bit-
my
bit-
PAs.
bit
You just have
ad-libs
ad-libs
and
and backing vocals,
vocals.
if you're doing harmony shit.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
choruses, mainly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
Calm, bro. It's been a pleasure.
Trust me.
It's been great, brother.
My
How
guy
long we been
KB
chatting for?
was
Cuz
in the house.
it's been good, brother.
Yeah, man. Because I feel like we can sit
Trust
here,
me, man.
bro. We can sit here and we can chat for days. You know what I'm saying? We spend. You know what I mean? Sometimes when we
We'll split this into two, hopefully.
you know, sometimes when we speak on the phone, we can talk for hours.
Times,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Listen, before we cut off, any New Year's resolutions?
Mainly like to get more disciplined is the main one, because anything, all the resolutions come
Yeah.
under just being more disciplined.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's just like, because 2020 was when my discipline started, and it carried me through, and it changed everything for me in a way. Then like I said, with last year, everything opening up, that's when I realized how much things have changed when I'm going to these places, wherever else, and then your lifestyle can get messy. I'm performing a lot, doing sessions. Like now I have a laptop, so it's like balancing everything.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, you end up overworking, eating shit, but there is a way to do it
Manage
right
it.
and manage
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? You just have to discipline yourself. So it's like when you wake up, don't wake and bake. Wake up, go to the gym for your like do all of these things before 9-10 o'clock. So then boom, you go, you do your work to whatever time.
It's out the way.
Like
He said, don't wake and bake.
You know what I'm saying? I like to wake and bake. You know what I'm saying? Bake.
Wake and bake.
tea in a zoo and that.
Yeah.
Trust me. Yo, people, it's C.A.N Podcast. Myself, Mr. Mons, A Loso, Elmer in the cut. Yo,
Kieran Booth in the
Kieran
house
Booth in
today.
the house, man. Thank
Love,
you for coming, brother.
Love, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Guys, like, subscribe, tell your mum, tell your nan. You know what I'm saying? Because we're being here with consistent 2022. That's our New
Yeah.
Year's resolution. Do you know what I'm saying?
man.
Consistency.
52
Wait,
weeks.
that's our discipline.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our discipline.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to stay consistent with this.
Yeah.
We just whip ourselves into shape because, you know, as much as we'll have our lives, you know what I'm saying, we still want this to be our
Main thing.
main thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, A's as a teacher of some sort, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this guy does.
Triple threat.
We don't know what
you
this
know what
guy
I'm saying.
We don't know.
Racer,
You don't need to know. You know what
We
I'm
don't
saying.
know what he
Listen,
does.
one day he's a street racer.
We don't know, man.
But yeah, man, this is our discipline. You know what I'm saying? And our whole kind of thing is just to kind of stay organized, like you were saying. I feel like you will see a lot of progress once you find your discipline in your lane. You know what I'm saying? And you kind of put certain things, prioritize certain things, and discipline yourself in certain ways, and then just kind of follow a routine.
Yeah,
Give yourself a routine.
Need routine, man.
We-
My dad's a man of routine, and my granddad. I see that.
Yeah, man. I feel like routine
You
is
see
the
good
best
results
way.
from that.
Yeah,
man.
Routine. So, because outside of that, you still have a routine, but it's just a shit routine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're not disciplined in pursuing a dream or something like that, you still have a routine.
Yeah.
But it's just a shit routine. If it's waking up and having a zoo before you do anything
Yeah,
else.
just going out as much, realizing now things are bubbling. You're getting invited to a lot of things, but you don't have to be seen everywhere.
Yeah.
Or you can go. You can just pass and go. You don't have to go and turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't gotta go and turn up every
Exactly,
time.
bro.
That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's those kind of things. But I was
yeah.
like, you know what, Kieran? You work hard, man. Enjoy yourself this year. Enjoy. So I allowed myself to enjoy,
Yeah.
experience, meet people, whatever else.
Yeah, man.
Now, this year I said, don't forget what is getting you here. And what's you know what I'm saying? So don't think that now, like,
Don't go
you
off
can,
track.
don't think you can slip up.
You know
but
what?
can
It's
get-
that and
can
not
chill,
being
my
too
guy.
accessible.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
when you
yeah,
are
it's that
accessible,
as well, and that's what I realized.
everybody's gonna.
Yeah, it's like I don't have no management, no whatever. So it's like I'm already more accessible than other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I need to make myself like,
A bit more like, because you have a lot. I'm sure you have a lot of different opportunities come to you, and in yourself as well. You're like, I can't do this. I can't do this. More like, I don't want to do this. I can't do this because you just have to pick and choose what's really going to benefit you
Yeah.
in the long run, because it becomes about you. As you have to be.
because at the same time, everyone's
and
thinking about
selfish.
them. Everyone's that's why they come. You know what I mean? Everyone's
You
thinking
have to
about
be
them.
selfish.
So
Yeah,
you gotta think about
you
yourself.
really have to be
If you don't
selfish.
think about yourself, who will, man?
Exactly. And then the thing is, it comes to a point where the people you meet, you're not trying to make friends. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be friends with every single person you meet. A lot of the people that you meet at certain points in your life become business associate. You know, and then the relationship builds from that. If it's a good relation, if it's a good business relationship, and you create certain things from that, then a relationship outside of that creates. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, discipline, organization, and all that good stuff. But yeah,
it.
man, peace and love, guys. Thank you for
Love.
watching. This
Come
has
on.
been C.A.N Podcast.
To the world.
Bless.
Brr.